Hello everyone, and welcome back to Automotive Alchemy. It's been a minute. Life definitely threw a few speed bumps my way, but we are back on the road, and honestly, there is no better time to return than the Christmas holiday season. Now, if you're a car guy or car girl, you already know that the ultimate present is a miniature version of your own vehicle. And Tacoma people like myself, we take that to a whole other level. We love our tacos so much that owning a tiny one feels like a personality trait. So today, I am bringing you the ultimate, most comprehensive guide on the internet for Tacoma diecast models and radio control Tacomas that you can find on Amazon. I have done all the digging so you don't have to, and every single model you see here is conveniently linked in the description below. And as a bonus, stick around to the end because I have a few special collectible Tacomas that you will not find on Amazon, perfect for the hardcore collectors out there. Let's go. Alright, let's start small, literally, with Tacoma keychains. Yes, I know it's not your typical diecast, but technically it is metal which was cast in a die. Plus, nothing says I love my truck quite like carrying a tiny version of it everywhere you go. You know, just in case people somehow missed all the references to the overlanding trips you took in Tacoma. First up is the 3rd Gen Tacoma keychain, and this thing is dangerously cool for something this small. It's got the body lines, the headlights, which kind of looks like an Alpha Rex headlight, the heritage grille, the stance. It basically looks like a truck went through a shrink ray and came out as an emotional support taco. And don't worry, for Gen owners, you're included too. There's a keychain for you, complete with that new taco face that everyone either loves or is still pretending to get used to. They come in a huge variety of colors so that you can find one to match your Tacoma perfectly. These make perfect stocking stuffers, desk decorations, or those oops, I bought this for myself, Merry Christmas to me kind of a gift. Alright, moving into Hot Wheels, and this is where things really take off because the 3rd Gen Tacoma lineup for Hot Wheels, they absolutely spoiled us. They rolled out more colors than some dealerships ever even got in stock. If you spend months debating between Luna Rock, Barcelona Red, Super White, or Calvary Blue, Hot Wheels said, don't worry, we have all of them. We've got the Luna Rock with the heritage livery, Barcelona Red, the Super White with that blue rays, blazing blue pearl, and a Calvary Blue with dirt covered wheels and tires version, plus a black Tacoma with red wheels that looks like it was just taken straight out of Hawaii. And for the price of these, I absolutely love the detail you get. It already looks like it's got a 2-inch lift. I mean, look at the headlights, the taillights, those fender flares, the Toyota badging on the grille and tailgate, just superb. But the real standout here is the Silver Series Tacoma. This one is a step up from the mainline, so it has better paint, cleaner details, and it comes in this bold lime green with OEM style livery. It's definitely the display piece of the mainline group, you know? The one which you keep on your shelf and pretend it's too premium for anyone else to touch. So, whether you want realistic colors, off-road vibes, or something that looks like you modded it at midnight, the 3rd Gen Hot Wheels Tacomas are the absolute for almost any collector. Now for the 4th Gen Tacoma Hot Wheels, yep, Hot Wheels has one of those too. And this one is premium. It's from the Boulevard series, so you have a metal body, metal base, and way better details than the regular mainline stuff. This Terra Brown paint looks great, but the real star is the red interior. It gives the truck so much character in miniature form. And of course, it comes with real rider wheels, which means it has actual rubber tires, which instantly make it feel like a proper collector's piece, not just a $1 toy. The overall, the proportions, the grille, the headlight, all the body lines, Hot Wheels nailed the 4th Gen with this one. And if you're a Tacoma fan, it's a no-brainer. Next up is something special. The Pikes Peak Tacoma. In real life, this was Toyota's wild hill climb monster, built to conquer the 14,000-foot Pikes Peak International Hill Climb back in the late 90s. It basically looked like a Tacoma if a Tacoma drank 3 energy drinks and discovered aerodynamics. Hot Wheels did a fantastic job bringing this racing history to collectors, and the best part is the variety. You can get it in white and yellow with pencil livery, that's the original livery, the all-black version with gold wheels, the red one with chrome wheels and flame graphics, the clean white one with red wheels, or the white version with black and gold wheels and full flame livery. Whether you like race-inspired, retro style, or loud and proud, there's a Pikes Peak Tacoma for every taste. We've also got the Toyota Baja truck that comes with its own transporter. This one is just cool. It's got a desert racing look, aggressive stance, and it actually comes with its own matching hauler, which makes it perfect for display. Yeah, I know these aren't Tacomas, but they're definitely Tacoma inspired, and it's part of that rich Toyota off-road and racing legacy. So why not have a little tiny model of it? Now this next one, this is the Tacoma I would recommend above all the others. The Hot Wheels Elite 64 Mod Shop Tacoma. This thing is on a completely different level, and when you open it up, you'll understand why. It has a full metal body, a full metal underside, and real rider wheels. Actual rubber tires, which already puts it miles ahead of your normal Hot Wheels. And when you pick it up, you can actually feel the difference. It's noticeably heavier than even your standard Hot Wheels, and that extra weight is a good sign of quality in the diecast world. It's the highest detail Tacoma Hot Wheels has ever made. The body, the interior, the exterior trim, even the undersides and true 1:64 scale. Everything is crisp, clean, and way more realistic than your typical Hot Wheels release. But the real reason why this one is so desirable is because of this, the customization. You can add these parts to this Tacoma and make it look just like your build. You can swap the stock front bumper for a steel one with a winch and recovery points. And the same for the rear bumper as well. Maybe your truck has a bed rack, you can add that too. And on that bed rack, you have a rooftop tent. And if you have all that, then you most definitely have some recovery boards mounted to that bed rack. Maybe you mounted a Prinsu roof rack on your truck, you can add that too. And maybe you have an awning attached to that roof rack. And of course, what's a true overlanding rig without a snorkel? But maybe you have a bed cap instead with swing outs for a jerry can and a spare. You can do that too. And so it's this amazing level of customizability that you can do with this Hot Wheels Tacoma that sets this apart from almost anything else that you're going to see here in this video today. So if you want a Hot Wheels that's not just a true collectible, but something that you can make personal, add your own touch to it, make it look exactly like your rig, this Elite 64 Mod Shop Tacoma is absolutely the one to get. Now let's jump over to Matchbox, because they actually have something that Hot Wheels doesn't. If you're a second-gen Tacoma owner, Matchbox is the only brand that's giving you some love. They have two versions of these. This yellow Beach Patrol Lifeguard version, as well as a red San Diego Lifeguard Patrol version. Both are fun, both are beach ready, and honestly, it's just really nice seeing the second gen get some representation. Matchbox also makes two third gen Tacomas. These come with the OEM Toyota Heritage livery and a camper shell, which is awesome because the camper shell is actually removable. You can run it clean or pop it off for a lighter weight look. They come in white or sand, and they look great displayed as a Lithium adventure rig. One small difference to note is that the Matchbox 3rd Gen is an access cab, while the Hot Wheels 3rd Gen is a double cab. So depending on what you drive or what you prefer, the Matchbox version might actually match your Tacoma better. And finally, Matchbox gives us a clean, simple 4th Gen Tacoma in white. Not as fancy as the Hot Wheels Boulevard version, but still cool if you want the newest generation represented in your collection. Overall, the details on the Matchbox versions aren't as sharp as the Hot Wheels versions, especially on the body and trim. However, Matchbox usually includes more underbody details, so flipping them over is actually more fun than you'd expect. So if you want second-gen representation, or you like the more realistic Matchbox proportions, these are definitely worth adding to the lineup. Alright, now let's move into the bigger stuff. the Maisto 1/27 scale Tacomas. These come in two versions, both technically TRD Pros, and honestly, for the price, these are fantastic display pieces. First up is a special edition TRD Pro. This one is a clean stock style Tacoma, and for what it costs, the detail is surprisingly good. The front door is actually open, so you can check out the interior, which Maisto did a solid job on. The underside has an okay amount of detail for a model in this price range, and you get real plastic headlights on proper OEM TRD Pro wheels. This comes in several colors: black, white, orange, and bright electric lime green. So if you want something that matches your real truck, there's a good chance you'll find it here. Other than that, I mean, the price point of this is good enough that you could just buy one and repaint it yourself. I'm sure that'll be a fun project. Maybe I could do a video like that for you so you'll know what to do. Let me know down in the comments if you want me to do a video just like that. And now the off-road version is where things get real fun. This is basically the special edition model that decided to spend way too much time on Tacoma World. It's lifted, it's wider, it's got a more aggressive stance, and Maisto even gave it a solid front axle conversion. And yes, somewhere a Tacoma owner just fainted. Don't worry, you'll be fine. You also get a steel front bumper with a winch, a roof rack, and beefier wheels and tires. The underside has more detail than a special edition too, which is always nice to see on a bigger scale model. This one also comes in multiple colors: white, black, and orange, all of them with the same Toyota OEM Heritage livery. So your little overland build can match a real one. So whether you want a clean stock TRD Pro or a little lifted troublemaker with a solid axle swap, these Maisto 1/27 Tacomas are great value and they would look awesome on a shelf. Alright, now we're getting into the good stuff. Are you guys having fun? I'm definitely having fun. If you're having fun, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Did you buy any of these yet? Is it already in your cart? Did you check out and it's on the way to you? Leave a comment below, let me know what you like so far. Now, I have something for you 4th Gen Tacoma owners. And it's these, the MiJo 1/24 4th Gen Tacomas. And these things are another level of detail. MiJo gives us two versions, the TRD off-road version and the Trailhunter version. And both of these feel like premium collector pieces. Pretty much everything opens on these models. The doors, the hood, the tailgate, even the mirrors fold in. The steering wheel turns, but just a heads up, it doesn't actually move the wheels, though you can position the wheels yourself. The pedals move too, but again, they don't do anything mechanical. Though in fact, these models are actually pull back. The interior is incredibly detailed on both versions, and the suspension actually works, which is amazing for a model this scale. Even the badging is spot on for each trim. They really did their homework. The TRD off-road version comes in a bunch of colors: orange, white, blue, black, grey, and there's even a special limited edition silver one that comes with a roll bar, fog lights, and a full Baja style spare wheel setup in the bed. The standard off-road versions come with overland accessories mounted to a bed rack, jerry cans, a folding rooftop tent, and recovery boards. And the cool part, all of these accessories can be removed, even the tent folds open. The Trailhunter comes in black, silver, and a very cool bronze oxide color. And MiJo nailed the Trailhunter look. You get the big roll bar, the snorkel, the rock sliders, Trailhunter wheels, and the roof rack with extra storage that actually opens. This is basically one tiny overlanding rig straight out of the box. Now, keen-eyed viewers may have already spotted the one hilarious issue with these MiJo Tacomas. When you pop the hood, it says V8, and if you know your 4th Gen Tacomas, you know that is not correct at all. The real truck comes with the iForce Max 2.4 liter turbo hybrid, not a V8. What makes this even funnier is that the Trailhunter model actually has the correct iForce badging, but it still has the wrong engine under the hood. It's like MiJo said, okay, close enough. But honestly, everything else about these models is so good, you'll forgive them for that small mistake. The MiJo Tacomas are some of the most detailed Tacoma diecasts that you can get, and these look incredible on display. Now let's take a look at this FRJV Trailhunter. And if you're getting deja vu, you're not wrong. And that's because, well, basically this is an exact replica of the MiJo Trailhunter. and it copies everything right down to the hilarious engine mistake under the hood. Yeah, another mysterious V8 tucked into a truck that doesn't actually come with a V8. But here's the big difference. This FRJV model isn't actually an official Toyota licensed product. The MiJo one is. But that's where things get really interesting, because it's clear that this is an exact replica of this. But maybe it actually went the opposite way around, and I'll show you why. Because there are a couple differences between these two. First of all, you'll notice that the roof rack on the FRJV model actually has Toyota embossed in it, while the MiJo one doesn't. The roll bar on the FRJV is also permanently mounted, unlike the MiJo version where you can pop it off. So what you see is what you get on this one. But the FRJV actually has one very fun feature the MiJo one doesn't. If you push the steering wheel, the headlights and the taillights light up and the horn honks. I'm not kidding, look. It's goofy, but it's the best possible way. It's like one of those things that will just instantly make you smile. Now here's the next interesting thing. The MiJo model actually has a spot for the battery pack, but when you open it up, there isn't actually any electrical contacts. So it really makes you wonder who copied who here.
Oh my god.
So while this FRJV 4th-gen Tacoma is not an officially licensed Toyota product and not as customizable as the MiJo one, this still looks great on display. And let's be honest, who can even tell that this isn't an officially licensed Toyota product? And to a certain extent, who even cares? If you look at both of these two, they're the exact same thing, which means that this was manufactured by the exact same company, just marketed, distributed, and licensed differently. But the FRJV has this. This honk and light gimmick gives this thing a charm of its own, and if I had to choose between the MiJo one or the FRJV, I would choose this one simply because of that. So, if you're a 3rd-gen owner, you have your choice of two different Maistos. You have the off-road one, the stock TRD Pro one. If you're a 4th-gen owner, you have the off-road or the Trailhunter from MiJo, or the FRJV Trailhunter from MiJo with its honk and lighting. So, if you love Tacomas, these are awesome presents, awesome display items for your collection, for your shelf, and this will make a great gift for anyone who has one of these or who's just interested or even collects. But if you want something you can actually drive around and play with, then we get into the RC world, and here's where we kick things up a notch. And jumping straight in, we're starting with NKOK, pronounced N, maybe. Anyway, they actually make two officially licensed 3rd-gen Toyota Tacomas, both in TRD Pro trim and officially wrapped in Realtree camouflage. First up is the green monster truck Tacoma. It has oversized tires, a lifted stance, and that classic toy grade RC look. You can run it over small bumps or little jumps, and it has that fun, exaggerated monster truck styling. Definitely something kids would enjoy and adults might mess around with for a minute. The second version is this grey Realtree rock crawler, which has more of a mini overlanding / rock crawling Tacoma vibe. It comes completely ready to run, the batteries and charger included. The bed is fully loaded and molded with accessories. They're fixed in place, but they look good and add to the overlanding aesthetic. The suspension setup has a bit of flex to it, so the truck can twist and articulate slightly over uneven surfaces. You'll see the axle shift and the chassis lean, giving it that rock crawler look, even though it's still a toy grade system overall. But here's the thing, even though these Tacomas look good, the overall quality is definitely budget level. The trucks feel very light, plastic is really cheap, the motors struggle. I mean, listen to this. You can actually hear the motors struggling and working hard when you're turning or even accelerating. They're slow, the steering response is mushy, and the driving experience isn't very precise. These are absolutely toy grade RCs. They're fine for kids, but adults expecting a real RC performance are definitely going to be disappointed. So visually this is cool and the official license is nice, but the performance and build quality definitely matches the low price that you're paying for this. Alright, next up is the Mean Machines 3rd-gen Tacoma. And if this one looks a little familiar, yeah, you're not imagining it. The design and even the packaging look very similar to the NK trucks. So it's not a stretch to assume that the build quality and the quirks are probably within the same ballpark. But visually, it does have some fun features going for it. Big oversized wheels, a tall lifted stance, a massive front crash bar that looks ready to challenge any piece of furniture, and a roll bar with lights in that classic monster truck look. One thing this does have over the NKOK though is that it actually comes with batteries. Thank you. And it even has a little turbo button that gives it a boost of speed. Now, I haven't tested this model personally, but given how closely it resembles the NKOK versions, I'd keep expectations quite modest. It's probably a fun toy for kids and something to zip around the house and indoors, but adult collectors or hobby-grade RC fans should treat this as more of a toy for their kids or their nieces or nephews, and not as something that's a performance machine that you can use and show off. Alright, next up is this, the Maisto RC Tacoma, and this one's actually pretty cool. It's an officially licensed 3rd Gen TRD Pro. It comes in Calvary Blue with the Toyota Heritage livery, and it even has brand decals from Warn, Ibach, and Victory 4x4. It basically looks like a tiny show truck that someone drove straight out of an Overland Expo booth. Maisto also dressed it up with a snorkel, a roof rack with a light bar, this massive front bumper that looks like it was built specifically for crashing into table legs. The oversized wheels and chunky tires have way better grip than you'd expect at this price point. The quality feels noticeably better than the NKOK, and the body looks more like a real Tacoma. It feels more solid in the hand, it's faster and more responsive. You hit the throttle and this thing moves like it's got something to be. So this Maisto Tacoma RC is definitely kid friendly, but honestly, I don't think adults would be disappointed either. For the price, it strikes that sweet spot where it's fun, durable, and it also looks good enough that you could put it on display when you're done tearing it around the yard. Now it's time to step into the hobby grade Tacoma RCs. And first up is the FMS FCX 24M, and it's a perfect entry point for hobbyist RCs. It's officially licensed by Toyota, and it's a 3rd Gen access cab, and it comes in red, black, and blue. Right away you can tell this isn't toy grade. It has an ABS hard body with detailed molding, like the grills, bumper, mirrors, wipers, tailgate, door handles, plus remote controlled LED headlights, and even an extra factory grille kit. It also has a 2-speed transmission you can control from the remote, low gear for rock crawling, high gear for Baja blasting across the dunes. The modular body design makes customizing easy. The whole shell pops open in seconds for battery swaps or mods. Underneath, it runs the FCX 24M ladder frame chassis with solid axles and deep tread tires, so it actually performs like a mini crawler. The counter-rotating drive shaft system helps cancel torque twist, making it surprisingly stable for its size. So, if you want a true entry-level grade Tacoma RC that you can tune, mod, really drive, and get into this hobby, then the FMS FCX 24M is a fantastic place to start. And now we're stepping into the big leagues. This is the Kyosho Tacoma TRD Pro RC, available in electric lime green or lunar rock, and this one is not for beginners. This is the top of the line hobbyist Tacoma RC, and the price tag makes sure you know it. Kyosho did an incredible job replicating the 3rd Gen TRD Pro. The lightweight polycarbonate body is super detailed and the proportions look spot on. They even hid the body mounts underneath so you don't get those big posts sticking out of the hood. Under the body, it rides on Kyosho's KB10L chassis, a tough, shaft-driven 4-wheel drive setup based off their Mad Wagon platform. It comes with a Torx 10L brushless motor, a waterproof ESC, and a drivetrain designed for real off-road use. On a 3S LiPo battery, this thing can hit around 47 miles per hour or 75 kilometers per hour. Finally, it's a Tacoma that's actually fast.
Unbelievable. Amazing.
You also get oil-filled shocks, a 3 differential setup, full ball bearings, and enclosed electronics to keep dirt out. It's stable, powerful, and handles like a proper hobby-grade basher. So, if you want the ultimate Tacoma RC, something with real speed, proper 4-wheel drive capability, real handling, and display model levels of detail, the Kyosho TRD Pro RC is the top of the food chain. Definitely overkill for beginners, but a dream for hobbyists and definitely for all Tacoma superfans. So everything I've shown you up till now, everything you see here on the table can be picked up on Amazon using the links in the description below. Super easy. But from here on out, we're stepping into the stuff which you can't get on Amazon. And trust me, make sure you stick around till the end, because the very last diecast I'm going to show you is on a whole different level of collectible. This one takes a little hunting, but don't worry, I've done all the hunting for you, and all the links to those are also in the description below. First up, we have the cartooned Toyota Tacoma. This one is definitely different from everything else we've seen before. These cartoon models have a full cartoonish stylized design, and honestly, I think that's what makes it really fun. It doesn't try to be a realistic diecast model. Instead, it leans into that exaggerated proportions, big wheels, chunky body, squashed, playful stance, and the result is something that's quirky, unique, and a little Tacoma that doesn't take itself seriously at all. And I kind of love that. In a world full of hyper-accurate, ultra-detailed models like these, this cartoon Tacoma is just fun. It's that kind of piece which just stands out on a shelf because it looks different. And if you want something that's light-hearted, cute, and just plain enjoyable to look at, I think this is a great pick. Next up, we have the Hot Wheels Pullback Speedsters Turgent Tacoma. And this one is really cool. It looks a lot like the Elite 64 Mud Shop Tacoma, but it's a bit bigger at 1:43 scale. Unlike the Elite 64, this one isn't customizable, but it does come overlanding ready right out of the box. You get a bed cap, roof racks, a steel front bumper, a winch, and proper off-road wheels and tires. The fun part, it's a pullback car. So yes, you can actually rev it up and then launch it across the desk. And the doors open, which is always a win in my book. For the price, this is a pretty awesome little model. It's one of those Tacoma models that you don't feel bad taking out of the box and playing with, or keeping it on your desk at work to let everyone know you have a Tacoma and you do overlanding. Now we arrive at the moment you've all been waiting on. The top tier of Tacoma diecast collectibles, the GCD models. These are limited edition, low production number, high quality 1:64 diecast Tacoma models that are officially licensed by Toyota. These are made for the serious collectors, the ones who debate paint codes and production numbers and know how exactly rare a chase version is. Yes, GCD even makes chase versions, and if you manage to pull one of those, well, congrats, your net worth just went up. GCD starts with a strong stacked Turgent Tacoma TRD Pro lineup. First up, we have Army Green with the chase version in Magic Green, that color shifting chameleon paint, an LADC Peterson Museum exclusive TRD Pro Manga Edition with a Muddy Effect chase version. We have white with red splatter, one with KNN livery, black TRD Pro, as well as one in Voodoo Blue. These look absolutely stunning in display. The paint, the molding, the details, the liveries, GCD doesn't miss at all. Next up are the Camper Tacomas, and yes, the camper actually opens. The interior detail is ridiculously good at this scale. These are available in black, white, sandstone, green, red with red arc livery, Toyo tires livery. Then we get into the Pre-Runners, lifted, wide, and ready to do some Baja blasting. These versions include brushed copper, pink, white, grey, white with heritage livery, a Jurassic Park version, black and white zebra with monster livery, Tacoma Beast Edition. These things have personality, and the special liveries make them collector favorites. GCD also did an overlanding series inspired by real Tacoma owners and influencers out there. These include Tacozilla with a chase version in silver, black chrome version, Milk Tacoma with its own chase version in raw silver, Front Runner Outfitters Edition, Cement Grey, Silver and Blue, Red, Lime Green, Camel Trophy, and Gulf Livery editions. And yes, they even made tank track Tacomas for those of us who love to hit the snow trails or preparing for the zombie apocalypse. Options for these include orange, orange with snow, white marble, and camo. They already dropped a Fortune Tacoma in pink and a chase version in chrome pink to support the Susan G. Komen Breast Cancer Foundation. So yeah, GCD is for true hardcore collectors. They aren't just models that you buy, but they're models you hunt for, you trade, and you warn visitors do not touch at all. And if you ever landed a chase version, well then you have bragging rights for life. Alright, so after going through all these different Tacoma diecast and RC models, here are my personal top picks. These are the ones I would actually spend my money on. First up, I'd go the Keychain. It's simple, it's cheap, but really high quality, And it's fun. It's like the easiest way to carry around a piece of your truck with you. Plus, if you have multiple different vehicles, it's an easy way to distinguish your Tacoma key from the other keys. Next up for my work desk, I'll get one of these Hot Wheels mainlines. It's small, it's affordable, and it's a great fidget toy for when I'm pretending to be productive. Also, probably for the price, I'll get the Hot Wheels pullback speeder as well for my desk. Next, for the shelf, I'm definitely, absolutely going with the Hot Wheels Elite 64 Mud Shop Tacoma. I mean, this one is a must. The detail, the customizability, the accessories, the weight of it is just too good. And I'd also pair that with one of the Maisto 1-27 collectibles if you have the Turgent Tacomas, or one of the MiJo or the FRJV if you have a 4th gen. Maybe the FRJV, like I said, because I really like that honking and lights option. And now onto the RCs. If I were buying something for a kid, like my son, my daughter, my niece, my nephew, I'd go the Maisto RC. It's the better quality one. It doesn't break the bank. It has decent performance for a toy RC, plus it looks really good. For myself, if I were a deep RC hobbyist, I'd definitely get the Kyosho one, no doubt, hands down. That thing is a beast. But for myself, since I'm just getting into the hobby, I'd probably start with the FMS Tacoma. It's the perfect balance of scale, detail, capability, and beginner friendliness. And finally, from the GCD lineup, I'm gonna get the Jurassic Park version. I'm a huge dinosaur nerd, and the moment I saw that one, it was definitely in my cart, and it's on its way to me right now. And that wraps it up. I am pretty sure this is the most comprehensive list of Tacoma diecast models, RCs, and collectibles that you're gonna find anywhere on the internet. Whether you want something for your desk, for your keychain, for your shelf, for your kid, for your inner child, for your full-blown collector wall, there's a Tacoma here with your name on it. If you saw anything you liked, and let's be honest, you definitely did, all the links are in the description below. Click them and treat yourself. Or if you have someone who has a Tacoma, buy something for them. I am sure that they're going to love it, and it will be the best gift they got this Christmas, and you make them the happiest person in the world. I really hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Do you like this kind of content? Should I do more deep dives like this? What other car or truck collectibles should I cover next? Tell me also, did you buy any of these, and what did you think of it? Did I miss any of these rare Tacomas out there? Definitely let me know. Drop a comment below. I love hearing from you guys. Thanks for watching. Have a great holiday season. And remember, drive hard, but drive safe.